Ravi's village lacks basic infrastructure. When it rains, the paths turn to deep mud, and the inside of his home isn't much better. His father, Ramam, takes whatever day labor he can find, while his mother, Sita, cleans houses. If they don't secure work on a given day, there is no fire in the stove that night. During heavy downpours, while buckets fill with rainwater leaking from the ceiling, Ravi sits surrounded by his old textbooks, refusing to sleep. His mother worries the dim light will ruin his eyes. His response is pragmatic. If he doesn't study now, he will never have a way to change these circumstances. The leak in the roof and the empty stove are more immediate than a graduation date. In this environment, every hour spent on a book is an hour taken away from the immediate needs of survival. That survival struggle follows him into the classroom. His worn-out uniform and torn shoes make him an easy target for classmates who mock him for the state of his clothes. What those classmates don't see is that Ravi's day began hours ago. He spends his early mornings walking miles to deliver newspapers across the village, earning just enough to help with the household costs. By the time the other students sit down for their first lesson, Ravi has already completed a shift of physical labor. He is starting his school day with a deficit of energy that his peers don't have to manage. He doesn't fight back against the mockery with anger. Instead, when the math teacher writes a complex equation on the board that stumps the room, Ravi steps up and solves it. The teacher uses the moment to tell the class that material wealth has no bearing on a person's capability or the work they are willing to put in. But classroom success doesn't change his reality at home. Later that week, Ramu falls ill and is bedridden for days, immediately cutting off the family's primary source of income. Ravi reacts immediately. He gives his portion of rice to his mother and takes on manual farm labor in the fields the minute school ends. With his father unable to work, the family's survival now rests on Ravi's ability to balance the heavy demands of the fields and the classroom at the same time. A narrow path out appears in the form of a district-level scholarship exam. Winning it means the government will cover his future educational expenses, removing the primary barrier to his graduation. Preparing for it requires extreme measures. When the home lantern runs dry, he takes his books outside to study under the village streetlight. He is competing against students from schools with private coaching and ample resources. Yet, when the results are announced, Ravi has taken first place in the entire district. Ravi's name at the top of the list secured a rare, government-funded path forward, one carved out of nights spent on the dirt under a public light. For a brief moment, the household breathes a sigh of relief. The scholarship offers a tangible guarantee that his education can continue. Then, the situation shifts. While performing construction work, his father slips from a height and is seriously injured. The doctors deliver a verdict that changes everything. Ramu survives, but he is prohibited from any heavy labor for months, effectively ending the family's sole economic support. Ravi is left with a choice. He can abandon the education he just secured to work full-time, or he can attempt to manage both and face the physical toll of a double life. The progress Ravi made through months of study is now pinned against a new, unavoidable debt. A single accident has placed his entire future back on the line. Ravi decides to carry both burdens, stepping up as the primary breadwinner while continuing his studies. His grueling 24-hour cycle begins at 4 a.m., delivering newspapers, full school days, evening farm labor, and late-night studying. The physical toll is constant. his hands covered in blisters, operating in total exhaustion, often finding it difficult to even stand. Seeing the effort Ravi is making, his science teacher pulls him aside and provides a set of advanced textbooks that had belonged to his own son. Even during the 10th grade board exams, the schedule doesn't stop. Despite his mother's pleas for him to rest, Ravi heads straight to the fields for manual labor the moment each test finishes. Ravi's path isn't defined by a sudden miracle. Built on a 4 a.m. start, a full school day, and a night in the fields, repeated every day until the board exams arrived. It is a relentless push against an environment that offers no safety net.